Cao Chong weighs the elephant. A clever boy solves a big problem with a little idea. A long, long time ago in ancient China, there lived a very smart little boy named Cao Chong. He was only 6 years old, but everyone said he was as wise as an old man. His father Cao Cao was a powerful warlord, and many important people came to visit him every day. One morning, a huge surprise arrived at Cao Cao's palace. It was a real elephant. A group of traders had brought it all the way from a far-off land as a special gift. The elephant was massive. Its legs were like tree trunks, its ears flapped like sails, and its trunk could spray water like a hose. Everyone in the palace came out to see the amazing creature. Cao Cao was very pleased. "This is a great gift," he said. "But now I'm curious, how much does this elephant weigh?" The problem, all the officials scratched their heads. How can we weigh something this big? "Our biggest scale can only weigh cows," said another. "Maybe we can cut it into pieces and weigh each part," said a third official. Everyone gasped. Even the elephant seemed to frown. "Absolutely not," said Cao Cao. "It's a gift, not dinner." The officials fell silent. No one had any better ideas. Just then, little Cao Chong stepped forward, tugging at his father's robe. "Father, I think I know how to weigh the elephant," he said with a grin. "The clever plan." Everyone turned to look at the small boy. "You," laughed one man, "you're just a child." "But I do have a plan," said Cao Chong. "All I need is a boat." "A boat?" the officials repeated. Cao Cao raised an eyebrow, curious. "All right," he said, "bring the boy a boat." The elephant goes sailing. Soon they led the big elephant onto a large wooden boat. Floating on the river nearby, the elephant groaned but carefully stepped aboard. The boat rocked, splashed, and finally sank lower into the water, just enough to carry the giant animal. "Watch carefully," Cao Chong said. He walked to the edge of the boat and marked the waterline on the side with a brush and red paint. "Now take the elephant off the boat," he ordered. The elephant stepped off the boat, floated higher again. Next, Cao Chong told the men, "Now bring me heavy rocks or bags of rice or iron blocks. Anything we can weigh." They loaded the boat with weights little by little, until the boat sank down to the same red mark. Cao Chong clapped his hands. "There, now we weigh all the things we just put on the boat. That's the weight of the elephant." Everyone cheers. The officials looked at each other in shock. "That's brilliant," said one. "It's like magic," said another. Even Cao Cao smiled and nodded proudly. "My son is not only smart, he's also kind. He didn't hurt the elephant, and he solved the problem." They quickly weighed all the items that had been used to balance the boat. And sure enough, they now knew the elephant's weight without a single scale. The lesson from that day on, people in the kingdom told the story of Cao Chong and the elephant. He became famous not just as a clever boy, but as someone who used wisdom instead of force, and imagination instead of tools. And the elephant, it got a new name too. Big Friend, because thanks to a little boy with a big brain, it got to stay happy and whole. Moral of the story: sometimes the smallest people have the biggest ideas.